collective support of those who have mentored her throughout her journey from high school sports to the global stage. And indeed, congratulations to her right there. Away from that particular one as well, interest from the English Premier League is intensifying for Nigerian midfielder Fisadele Bashiru, with 3 unnamed clubs reportedly monitoring the Lazio star ahead of the summer transfer window. According to reports, the 24-year-old who previously played for Sheffield Wednesday is open to a return to England despite being on the contract in Italy until 2028. And while Lazio rejected winter offers from Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth to keep the Super Eagles international, discussions regarding his future are now expected at the end of the season. As top flight English sides look to capitalize on his physical presence and growing influence in the midfield. Meanwhile, let's let you know outside the arena, President Donald Trump has escalated his rhetoric against Iran, threatening a higher level of area bombardment if Iran refuses to negotiate a new nuclear and security agreement. The U.S. administration's latest warning underscores a significant intensification of its maximum pressure campaign, with the president asserting that military options are being sharpened to prevent regional destabilization and nuclear proliferation. And while the White House maintains that the door for diplomacy remains open, the threat of expanded strikes has heightened global concerns over potential direct conflicts, as officials emphasize that any deal must address both Iran's ballistic missile program and its influence across the Middle East. That's what they happen right there outside the arena. We know what happened the first time right there at the Parc des Princes. It was a 9-goal thriller. Never have we seen 9 goals scored in the semi-finals of the Champions League, but we saw that happen last week when PSG and Bayern Munich gave us the time of our lives. That game ended 5-4 in favor of PSG. PSG walked into this game with a slim advantage over Bayern Munich. And yes, in the words of Enrique was reacting to that game. I mentioned this earlier on, where he said games like these are a source of motivation to coaches. He said these are the games that we live for. Games where you play the biggest teams in Europe. In the words of Luis Enrique, he says, when I saw the match against Bayern, I remember the words of Rafael Nadal. He said, facing Roger Federer or Novak Djokovic was bigger motivation compared to seeing another opponent. We admire Bayern because they play soccer very well, so it's a motivation for us to try to find our best moments. It doesn't matter what type of game I'm waiting for. What will be, Luis Enrique speaking. I think it will be a very high-level match between the best teams in Europe, without a doubt. I think it would be a very high-level match between the best teams in Europe, without a doubt. And both have the ambition of reaching the Champions League final. It's an exciting scenario for both of us. Achraf Hakimi, unfortunately, will not be available for PSG. And I ask myself, who will start from that position? Who is going to be the right back for them tonight against PSG? But let's hear from you. Where do you stand? Where do you stand? 1-0. That's what we have. 1-0. That's the slim victory that PSG have, but they're away from home and they are at the Allianz Arena. Are you team PSG? Get the job done over Bayern tonight and get to the finals of the Champions League. Or are you team Bayern Munich? Harry Kane, Michael Olise, Luis Diaz, all the boys them. Get the job done. You're at home. You have the support of the fans. Go there and get the job done. By the way, Bayern on the cusp of actually having what we call a quadruple this season. They're actually on the verge of winning 4 trophies. They don't win 2 already. They meant to. Who do you see progressing to the finals of the UEFA Champions League? Where do you stand? WhatsApp line is 090440889. Of course, you know you can also call that line as well. Or 090410889. By the way, at the Yes Every Day Live on Facebook. So you can also go on Facebook and drop your comments. Expectations and predictions across board. If you be Oracle, if you be Octopus, if you have eyes and they can see, eyes like I do and they can see, pump the ball. Pump am, make I hear. If I go pump my own, pump your own, make I hear am. Wetin go happen tonight? Wetin go shele? PSG Bayern. Let's hear from you on the show. Hello, welcome. Hello. I greet you too. Good evening.
Yeah. Eva, my name is Ekong.
Ekong, fire down.
I've been trying to reach you for other program. I think you.
Oh my God. No, maybe I don't know. Apologies.
Eva, you see, this match you are talking about is gonna be a very tough match.
It will be
very tough match. For one, the PSG will want to preserve their goal lead.
Yeah, the ones. But I don't think they will defend. They will still go and attack. I don't think they are gonna defend that one goal lead.
Come again.
I don't think because they're leading Bayern 1-0, they're gonna go into that game trying to defend it. I think we're gonna see PSG going out to attack.
PSG are leading. They are leading. For them to go for more goal, they have to defend that one goal first. Not that they will fall back.
They know that one goal is easy to overturn. Remember that in the first leg, once upon a time they were beating Bayern Munich 5-3, and they did not relent. They were still attacking. I hear you.
You see, as it stands now, the pressure is on Bayern.
Really?
The pressure is so for them to cancel that one goal, they need to be very, very careful. Look at the attack of the PSG. It's sharp. And remember, Bayern don't have a strong defense. So on the course of them coming out, if they are not very, very careful, on the course of them coming out to cancel that one goal, they may concede. So they need to be very, very careful. They need to be very careful. I still see PSG as an advantage.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, I still see PSG as an advantage. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm trying to do my own analysis in my head right now. The Bayern attack, they've scored more goals than the PSG attack. So when you say the PSG attack is deadly, I think the Bayern attack is deadlier. The Bayern attack together have scored, I think, 100 plus goals this season. You can't compare. Their number is twice the number that Dembele, who else is in that front line of PSG, Kvaratskhelia have scored. So when it comes to attack, I think the Bayern Munich attack is more deadly. When it comes to defense, both teams they've shown us that their defense is nothing to write home about. To even make matters worse, PSG's right back Hakimi, their first choice right back, no go play that game, which I think puts them at a disadvantage. And like someone said, the first time we saw the first leg, PSG were beating Bayern 5-3. We've all felt that at that point PSG were gonna at least find a way to reduce the pace of the game and try to conserve that 5-3 lead. But we saw PSG still continue with the attack. And what happened? Was it 5-2? I think it was 5-2. What happened was that Bayern came into that particular game, ended 5-4. They could have made it 5-5, but thankfully for PSG, the referee blew the whistle. So I don't think PSG will walk into tonight's game trying to secure that one goal lead, because they know, say one goal, when you have Harry Kane, when you get Diaz, when you get Michael Olise, that one goal, all they need is maybe one free kick, one mistake in the box, they get a penalty, and they're 11-on. I don't think PSG will walk into that game defending. The same way they did 5-4, 5-2, and they continue to attack. I think it's the same way they're going to do today. 1-0, they're going to go into that game attacking. But will it cost them? I don't know. But ultimately, where do you stand? Analysis, expectations, predictions. Bayern PSG today. Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon, Eva.
I hear you loud and clear. Welcome.
We'll send it online.
Wilson, fire down.
See that game, I'm even twisted. I don't know who I'm going to support, whether not PSG or not Bayern Munich.
Make I give you clue.
Give me.
Support the team where you think say go fit beat Arsenal for final.
That one, the team that make me get twisted now.
Agenda must agenda. Carry go.
I need somebody who go come out there. I need somebody who go
beat them for that final. Okay.
You understand? If Arsenal win that cup, a problem with this. I beg. You understand? So if you look at PSG, in fact, both of them, if you can say maybe who can switch off when you expect them to switch off, I think that PSG, just like they did against Chelsea few months ago. You understand? But Bayern Munich, I think they're hungry for them to win that Champions League. It has been a while. For how many years? 7 or 8 years.
No, we won it in 2020. 6 years, I think so.
Okay, 6 years. And if you look at their defense, I don't trust Bayern Munich defense in the same way I don't trust PSG defense. But the attack, I think Bayern Munich attack is more dangerous than PSG. The midfield, I think they have better midfield than PSG. And if you look at Hakimi not playing this game, and who knows whether he might not even Champions League final if they qualify. For me, I think Bayern Munich, the only place PSG that are better than Bayern Munich is the experience of the coach who is on the dugout, on the touchline. Luis Enrique and different company. Yeah. But I think the players will not let company down. Hurricane Olise, the other guy is injured. I think Nabri is injured. Yeah, Nabri is not available. Okay, Olise, Diaz and Hurricane. These two guys can make the difference in that attack. So for me, I'm going for Bayern Munich. I think they cannot disappoint me in the final. But if they're not saying they go disappoint you, maybe they allow PSG. They go disappoint. They go mess up. Maybe allow PSG go. They go come out PSG. You understand? You know, PSG no switch off in the final. Okay. Na fast goal. You understand? So me, I beg them. Anybody who will give me joy in the final. There you go. There you go. Okay. I know one heart attack in the final. I know somebody who will give me joy. Okay. All right. Thank you. I don't hear you say now. It's obvious. Any team will get put Arsenal. Please go to the final. If wishes were horses, beggars will ride. Agenda must agenda. If your eyes can see, call and tell us what will happen tonight. If they cannot see, you might as well sit and listen when I will drop my own prediction. But let's hear from more of you. 090440889, 090410889. Hello. What's your name? Hello. What did you say? I said Babele is allowed. It's allowed. Now get me around now. What's your name? Abraham. Abraham, fire down. Let's hear you. Anyone come around me, I will play them. But let me go to Bayern. Okay, you're seeing Bayern beating PSG. Yes, so that I'll beat them again. So that you beat them again. So everybody gets reason whether they select him, where they won may inter final. The Arsenal fan says Bayern, so I go beat Bayern for final. The rival fan says, oh, the team that would knock out Arsenal should get to the final. All of the neutral fans out there, neutral fans who are neither here nor there. Who do you think is progressing tonight? Hello, welcome. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. You said Babele is alive. That's Wilson. Why are they not in Champions League to play the final? You know they. Why are they not there? Wait now. You know they. He's not even thinking about FA Cup. No. That they are going to flog them. No. He's thinking about the Champions League. For me, I think Bayern will go through. Bayern to go through. Okay. All right. It's allowed. I mean, they couldn't get the job done. They might as well send someone else to get the job done for them. But I do know that final day, there's going to be a lot of hate watch. Which is allowed as well in football. Hello? Yes. Good evening. Fire down. What's your name? Yeah, this is Thomas. Sorry from Victoria. You're welcome. Yeah, you see, I'm a Manchester United fan. Okay. I've been supporting Arsenal all this while because I want to beat the final, and yesterday because the Bayern Munich PSG. PSG. Any of those two, Arsenal can beat them. Which team do you see progressing tonight? Leave Arsenal out of the picture. Is Bayern PSG today? PSG will qualify. Bayern Munich will try to come back. It will not work for them. Okay. All right, thank you. Says PSG will try to come back. Bayern will try to come back, but it already did too late. It's 1-0. It's a slim victory.
It's not a 2-1. It's not a 2-1. It's 1-0 anyways. It's not like a Barca that tried to come back from 3-goal down against Atletico Madrid. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Can PSG hold on to that lead and qualify to the finals? Or will Bayern come back into the game? Will they come back? They have the deadliest trio in that team right now, because they've scored more goals than, I don't know, any other club right now. 100 goals. So they have can they come back? It's at the Allianz Arena. If they were going away from home, then we would say it's almost like when Bayern beats Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu, and then Real Madrid were saying they were going to do the comeback at Allianz Arena. It's two different things. At least this comeback is possible because Bayern are playing at home. They are at the Allianz Arena. They're not hoping to do the comeback at the Parc des Princes. They are in front of their home fans, and it's 1-0. If I recall clearly the words of Kompany, he was urging the fans to show up in mass. He says, if you know that today, for one reason or the other, you're not feeling too well, he says, give your ticket to another Bayern fan. Give your ticket to another Bayern fan. Because tonight, it's going to be fireworks. Fireworks. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello.
I dey hear you. Fire down. Yeah. Good evening.
Good afternoon. This on the line.
Carry go. Where do you stand? Where you stand?
Yeah, I stand with Bayern today. Bayern all the way.
Bayern all the way.
Bayern all the way. But Arsenal is going to win the final. Arsenal don't reach. Arsenal like this now. They don't reach to the point of saying, let my people go.
Okay. All right.
Anybody that will stop Arsenal for final is zero.
Okay. All right, thank you. Ultimately, Bayern you see tonight. Hello.
Eva, hello.
I hear you too. Welcome. Good evening.
Eva, this is the best England team so far this season. Eva,
I hear you.
How work now?
Fine, they go well. Yeah, unavoidably absent. It's gonna show up tomorrow.
No problem. Eva, see, you get the whole stuff as far go top. Man, talk to what you say, the top is best. Me, I want my PSG to go to the final. Because I'm in Jammers. What did Arsenal do? What did PSG do? Chelsea, home and away. Now, which I want because made them do Arsenal. Me, I want my Arsenal win for this Champions League bet. I bet make them one and then up.
No,
calm down.
I know if now you go calm down. If now your team enter final for the first time in God knows how long, you will calm down. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm mad to the.
I can't go. I say this again. There is no club in Arsenal shoes that will not celebrate. You no get any club. You no get. When I mean that will be national. We've seen clubs that have been in it's almost like PSG now. PSG got to the finals last season. The last time out. If PSG beats Bayern today, you're gonna see the way the players will celebrate. This is a team that got to the finals last season, and they are even defending champions. If they beat Bayern today, you're gonna see the way PSG fans, players will celebrate getting to the Champions League final the second time in a row. Not to talk of a team that has not gotten to the final since 2006. Habana. Think I'm safe. A team that has not gotten to the final since 2006. A team that has been criticized, laughed at. There is nobody. There is no fan base. There is no club that will not do the same thing. However, like I said, this is not about us now. I don't know about the Europe us. One of the Europe us into this matter now. Now PSG, now Bayern PSG, they play. Bayern at the Allianz Arena. Who's progressing tonight for you? Hello, welcome.
Hello.
I didn't hear you. Fire down. Good evening.
Good evening. I am Casey Jones.
Casey Jones, go on.
As an Arsenal fan, we can take on any of the two teams. I'm not afraid. But as for today's game, I look at things objectively. PSG are going to Allianz Arena in Germany for the return leg. I do not see PSG beating Bayern Munich. I do not see, because the advantage they have is very slim, and I see Bayern beating PSG this night, and Arsenal and Bayern meeting the final. I want different teams to meet at the final I do not want PSG to have a repeat final again this year. That is where I stand.
Okay. All right, thank you. That's where you stand. I'm going to run you through the head-to-head, if possible, between PSG and Bayern. Hello, welcome. Hello, I hear you. Welcome. I can hear you.
This is Oluwaseun on the line.
Carry go.
This match, to get the place and put the side of the field. Arsenal, they no worry. Back at their back. They don't say no. All this make Zainab no worry. Now their time. I'll get their back.
When I leave Zainab now, what is Zainab do now?
After for the final. After Bayern for the final.
Okay, Bayern to win tonight.
Yeah. Bayern this now, but Arsenal to win.
Okay.
20 years ago. Not the small thing.
Okay. All right, thank you. So Bayern have emerged victorious from 5 of the last 7 meetings they hosted. 5 out of the last 7 meetings they've hosted, Bayern have emerged victorious. They've lost only 2. PSG have just 4 wins from their last 12 matches against German sides. PSG, I'm going to take that once again, have just 4 wins from their last 12 matches against German sides. Now, what this means is that PSG have drawn 2, lost 6, and won 4. So the record that PSG have when they face English sides, not be the same record they get when they face German sides. Of course, PSG's record against English sides spectacular, very clean. But when it comes to German sides, out of 12 matches they've played against a German team, they've lost 6 of them. They've drawn 2 and they've won only 4. However, if you look at Bayern Munich, their record against French sides, Bayern have 14 wins from their last 17 games against French opponents. In other words, they've played 17 games against French sides. Bayern have won 14. They've lost only 3. PSG don't play 14 German teams. In the 14 German teams where they don't play, in the 12 matches where they don't play against German sides, they don't win 4. They don't lose 2. They don't lose 6. They don't draw 2. That's what the stats look like for both sides. Who are you standing for tonight? PSG or Bayern? Hello, welcome. Greet you too. Good evening.
How are you doing, my sister?
I'm fine. Fire down.
I'm supporting Arsenal. All these people are talking about Arsenal.
Which one be Arsenal now? Arsenal they play today. What happen now?
We know that they are not playing today. They are not the 24.
I start the team where they play today now.
Today. I want to go for Bayern Munich because they are playing at home with their supporters, with their young.
So you think they can come back from that one new victory, from that slim victory?
The other 20 minutes, they don't score 2 goals now. We'll see. 20 minutes, they don't score 2 goals. So, I know you have to just take it easy. They don't go into remorse before that final. I believe they'll get it done this time around.
Okay. All right, thank you.
They listen up alone at that time.
Okay. All right, thank you. The time is now. You can't see me at that time when I leave Arsenal fans when they're jolly. But anyways, he says he sees them coming back. They can score 2 goals in less than how many minutes, and it's game on. If they get an opening a goal in the first 10-15 minutes, it's game on. PSG will have no choice. Even if the plan was to defend, which I don't think will ever be the plan. If they get a goal, first 20 minutes, it's game on in that game. Hello, welcome. Call us back if you can. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Good evening. You're welcome.
How you doing?
Fine. How you doing? Good evening. What's your name? I say celebrate with people when they are celebrating. I think they tell us for Bible now.
They don't celebrate them. They never win anything.
You can just celebrate now. You know go.
I'm not for second position, man. I'm not for second position. Why you celebrate them?
The team where I've been the support don't come out now. No get choice. Fire down, Harry Sam. Carry go.
You have fans to like play by a minute for final. You know why?
Why?
They beat Atletico. They beat Bayern for those
group stage for the group phase, yeah.
Yeah, so they beat Atletico and they beat Atletico. They don't have no. All my Arsenal fans, they are the computer village.
that Bayern they won't play. Because they don't say for final, Bayern still not go. They don't play the way you see now. For final, they don't use that play. But they play
Club World Cup to Chelsea.
Yes, I just say their players don't go on the pitch now before that can happen. They don't realize before that or never. So for me, I say I wanted to play Arsenal like this. I play Arsenal. They don't go see anything for that.
Okay.
Not I want to play Arsenal for life.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I think PSG are gonna miss Hakimi. Seriously, I think they're gonna miss Hakimi. I don't know which defender will go do that because even with Hakimi in the first leg against Bayern, that guy was exhausted. As good as Hakimi is, he was overrun. And I'm looking at second choice right back for PSG. Who he go be? If Hakimi could not handle what happened, I mean, he got substituted. He had a muscle injury. Before we know now, we don't know when he's going to come back for PSG. If that guy could get overrun, your first choice right back. Your second choice right, what do you want to do against Olise? I'll be against Harry Kane. What do you want to do? But let's pay some bills on the show. When we come back, we'll take more thoughts on WhatsApp and pick more calls on the show. WhatsApp and pick more calls on the show as we wrap up the afternoon sports cruise. PSG. Let's start with the home side. Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena against PSG. Where do they stand? I gave it the stats earlier on for both teams. Against the German opposition, against French sides, how both teams have fared. So far, so good. We're asking you, in tonight's game, if you have eyes and they can see, what do you see? What do you see? Talk to me. Hello, welcome. Hello, I didn't hear you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name?
Yeah, this is Benjamin speaking to you.
Benjamin, let's hear you. Go on.
Yeah, those Arsenal fans say they make noise up and down.
But
does they know when they make noise up and down? Say Bayern they decide for final. Okay, if the Bayern they make the Bayern for final, I don't see the Bayern.
Who is progressing tonight? How is it difficult to just address this question and leave Arsenal alone and say this side will win? Because I think so. Even if you tell me I want PSG to win because I think PSG will beat Arsenal, it's better. But maybe we'll start with that question. Who do you think is progressing tonight? Hello, welcome. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? You're not ready for me. Call me back if you can. Hello?
Hello, Eva.
Yes, I hear you loud and clear. Good evening. I hear you. Go on.
Yes, Eva, Daniel.
Daniel.
Eva, too many goals like that first leg.
Even me, I know she said we go see plenty goals. Even me, say.
Because even the Bayern side that first
your line the break, oh Daniel. Daniel, your line the break. I don't know if he hear you. All right, try waiting for. I can't hear you. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Michael.
Michael, let's hear you.
Yeah, for me, I think PSG will go to.
PSG will go to.
There's no idea this is Bayern this night. Bayern Munich, for rival fans, they should allow it will go after to win the Champions League. They should allow Bayern Munich to qualify. But if they don't want to win, they should play for PSG to qualify.
Okay.
But for me, I think PSG will qualify. But I will prefer Bayern in the final because outside of the front line, Bayern's front line, I don't think they have the midfield
or the defense.
The other department are not good enough. For PSG, they are all around that team. They are very good.
Yeah, they have the defense, they have the midfield, yeah.
I'm telling you, Arsenal cannot match them at all. There is no identity for Arsenal. If they meet Arsenal in the final, it's a lot of money.
Okay.
So for Bayern, as an Arsenal fan, I'll prefer Bayern, not PSG.
But you think PSG will? Okay. All right, thank you. On WhatsApp, good evening, Brila. Chooks from Ogun State. For me, either Bayern or PSG to get to the final. What happened to us in 2006 repeat itself again. Good evening, Brila. My name is John Royal, Chelsea fan. I like as Arsenal reach the final, so if them lose, you go pain them well. I stand with any of the team. We go feed beat Arsenal. I greet you, Eva. Now, wow. I don't even hide this bad belly anymore. Hello, welcome. Hello. Okay, call me back if you can. But like I said, most of you don't get eyes. Most of you get eyes. But the oracle, now the only person where they see. And I tell you this, I lie not. I don't they talk since that I see PSG in the final. And I wasn't saying that out of my love for Luis Enrique. I just they talk and they talk as the oracle where I be. And indeed, tonight's game I said against Bayern Munich, PSG are gonna progress. I don't know, Bayern will try. They've been trying, they've done well so far, so good. They will try. But I think PSG will have more than enough to walk into that stadium because they don't even play whether they home or away. They have more than enough to walk into the Allianz Arena and pick the tickets to the final. PSG all the way. Now it's not one talk today. All right, FJ from Lekki says PSG to go to the final. It says bite Arsenal for me. Arsenal fans talk too much. I know Conde more. FJ1 from Lekki. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Good evening. Hello, Iba.
I hear you. Welcome. I can hear you.
Evening.
Good evening. I'm fine.
These are the Yinka calling from Lekki.
Fire down. Fire down.
You now, you don't bring your oracle.
Yes, now.
Now we start bring your four. Now we start go for Bayern Munich.
Oh, you go for Bayern Munich.
No, now we start go for Bayern Munich. You now.
Nana would go no say 4 pass or 4. Nana would go no. Say 4 pass or 4. Nana would go no. Nana go no. Nana go no. I didn't even know. Oh wow, I like it the way it is. Now I'm gonna say power jump power. The lesser power go do it in it go bend. You talk Bayern Munich. I know they talk PSG since God knows how long. Wasn't just sentimental. It was the God speaking. So indeed tonight PSG are progressing. They're progressing. Good evening, Eva. I'm switching the message Chelsea fan. 9th, I stand with Bayern to qualify, but PSG will not let that happen. And Arsenal will win in the final. At least the couple will come back to England, and England will use Arsenal to make one big record because they have suffered enough. Okay, PSG getting to the finals. You say, hello, welcome. Okay, Bayern to qualify.
Hello, I greet you.
Greet you. Good evening.
Eva,
I dare for you. Just they call me. Just they call. They go. I hear you. Fire down. Waiting the song. I greet you especially. They fire down.
Eva.
I hear you.
The oracle does not work in these simple matches. You see these two guys. No oracle.
Wait, Dave, you press me finish. Can't they counter the oracle's words?
No. You see these two teams. No oracle will work because two of them are 50-50. Anything can happen.
I just told you PSG will progress. Don't worry.
No.
I go there here tomorrow. Don't worry.
Anybody that predicts for these two guys is wasting his time. It can go either way. And they are waiting champion of the Champions League. They are simple as that.
Okay. Because Dave don't dare me now. Because Dave just dared me. I didn't want to drop direct predictions for that game. But because he don't dare me, and I say Oracle no fee. But how we want to talk now? Say Oracle no fee. Whom out for who be PSG Bayern? PSG Bayern past games. So I don't predict for the past. They don't reach now. PSG 3, Bayern 2. Now waiting will happen tonight. PSG 3, Bayern 2. Prediction for tonight's game. 5-goal thriller. Goals go day. It go day. But at 3-2. But at PSG go progress. He that dances Sorogede. You don't know. Say he they dance the gods of the more. And how they do? You don't know. Put your money on it. Tomorrow I go come back. Don't say the oracle does not run. I know they run. I know go feed do show going on like Adam. I go come back the next day. Collect 10%. Go my house. 3-2. PSG to progress. I tell you this, I lie not. We'll take one last call on the show and call it a wrap. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're my last caller. What's your name?
Yes, I want to counter your prediction. I think it will be 2-2.
You either come to counter me as last caller.
Yes, I want to counter your prediction. PSG will qualify though, but I think it will be 2-2.
What's your name?
My name is Michael.
If it's 2-2, PSG will progress.
Yes, PSG will progress.
Okay, but 2-2. Regardless. All right. No wahala. Now here we day. 8 p.m. not too far. Now here we day. That's much we can take on the show. Thank you for your calls and your comments as well. You've been with me from 12 up until this time, and I cannot take your comments and reactions for granted. Thank you for those who make me appearances. Radio's anchor at one point had to join the show to make a case for Mikel, although he talk say he no be elite manager. Say he did the door. He be top manager, but no be elite. Shout out to DJ Drummer Boy, also made appearance on the show as well. Shout out to Femi F1, made a cameo appearance on the show as well. And then shout out to you out there as well. Shout out to DJ Drummer Boy and every other person. Of course, by 5 p.m. your popular area crew will be back on the MIC. 8 p.m. live coverage of that match will kickstart. sports favorite Brule FM. You have no reason. When I mean no reason, you have no reason to tune off your listening device. All you have to do for me is keep it locked, go nowhere, and enjoy all of the